Hello, hi, I am Lord Squeak, last one on. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, your host.
And it's me, Red, here to talk about my favorite my favorite subject, communism.
Well, wait a minute.
Hold on,
It's in the name.
Today we're talking about Operation Anchorage and Mothership Zeta, that amazing DLC.
Yay. So, should we start with Anchorage?
So let's start off Operation Anchorage.
Right. So, what did you think of the start of the DLC?
I liked it. Although, I was not expecting, for the outcast to call for your help. It was just the guys with power armor and miniguns, they need help. What the fuck is attacking them?
And then you find out it's just mutants.
Or something.
Yeah, usually they take pots off it, yeah.
It's Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris is attacking the outcast. Well, if Chuck Norris did attack the outcast, they'd be dead. What's going on? So, Squeak, what did you think?
From my experience of the outcast, I was mainly finding, especially at one point, I can't remember that place, but it's a subway place where it goes out in open sunlight. I remember seeing one boyo in outcast power armor just getting mauled by 10 super mutants. That was good.
That's a completely different first-time impression from the outcast that I had. I always saw him on patrol or just demolishing everything. They stood opposed them basically. These overpowered walking tanks basically.
Yep. Do the outcasts and the normal Brotherhood of Steel fight each other if they see each other, or?
I never saw that. It's weird actually. I genuinely never encountered that.
What do you think of so they need your help, and then you end up at the crossroads.
You fight off some super mutants, shoot
Oh
them.
yeah.
Shoot a few of them. You move on to their headquarters where they need your help.
Yeah, but they don't act like it.
Yeah, they are pretty much assholes to you.
Oh yeah, they literally just start calling you caveman and all that there.
Ooga booga.
Yeah, basically, although you are from the vault, you're literally smarter than all of them.
Yes.
Combined.
Well, depending on what character you have.
Yeah, if you have one intelligence, yeah. you are a caveman, basically. Pretty much right.
I might be a caveman, but you need me.
Well, the vault is in a cave, so.
Fuck's sake, Squeak.
I mean, you're right. You're right about that, but still.
Never have I been so offended by something that is 100% fact.
I mean, you didn't too, but hey.
Screw you!
A new fact has been discovered. Gentlemen, since they live in a vault in a cave. Which means they're cavemen. Huh. Alright, so moving on, when the DLC pretty much actually starts is when you actually get into the VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get that, how are you with the lady, Squeak?
What do you mean?
Did you use the lady killer perk on your woman?
Describe.
Can you do it on her?
No, I did.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't get that perk.
I did it.
I did it.
Wow.
So,
Get the sound of dialogue.
it was just more like, hey, are you okay?
Is that it?
Yes.
I thought it'd be more simple related.
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
Simple. Fucking hell.
Alright, so then
Oh,
you
honey, could you
actually
trick out this VR set for me, you know?
You put the VR thing on, you get into the VR thing, and bada bing, bada boom, you're an Anchorage last.
No, because, yeah, but...
Fight for your life against cop.
Oh, just one more thing I have to say is, no, it makes sense that you wouldn't try to, sweet talk her like that, because the Lone Wanderer doesn't want that incest.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
with a brotherhood like stick to their own, which then basically means that they're going to eventually commit incest.
Oh my fucking god, you literally just ruined the outcast for me.
Well,
Sweet.
Like,
Oh,
they're basically the wasteland version of the Habsburgs. They're powerful and riddled with incest and dying out as well.
can we just call this podcast the Ruination?
We ruined the outcast, boys. We destroyed them.
They destroyed themselves.
Oh dear.
Pretty much.
This is like a fighting game title. Maximum Ruination. Ultimate combo.
How do you give an outcast How do you give an outcast a circumcision?
How?
Kick his sister in the jaw.
Classic incest joke turned into Fallout joke. That is fucking amazing.
Oh god.
It's actually moving on to the actual battle.
Yes.
Encourage when you're actually
Yes.
thrown into the fight.
Oh god.
Alright, so when you first got on there, what did you guys think about like the environment when you got on?
Norway, wonderful, and that's more the mechanics. Snowy, wonderful, and dangerous.
Oh,
Like you literally just look down and there's just this gigantic drop. It's like one mistake and you're fucking dead.
It's full of capitalist Americans.
and communism.
That's the good part. Oh wait, no, it's Chinese communism, it isn't Soviet.
Yes.
Exactly.
I tell you this
Okay,
much.
so before we continue, the actual chances of surviving such a simulation are so extremely low. You have less than 1% chance of surviving.
Yes. Especially that
Can be-
first section.
Yeah,
Oh,
even
Christ.
if you're like in special forces in real life or something, the elite of elite, you've trained your entire life for combat. You won't survive such a battle.
It's like, what, you have
10
a
guys
pistol.
shooting at you, turrets that have no cover, you're dead.
I know, like you have a knife, a silenced pistol. Okay, the first Chinese boy that you kill, okay, he's dead, but you have to be a fucking idiot to fuck that up. But everyone else, no.
Yeah, you're dead. You're
You
dead.
just gotta, you have to pray that those, you just have to pray that those Chinese guns are just as good as stuff that comes out of China.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, I
They
have to
explode
say
their
this.
faces.
Why is the Chinese rifle like stupidly better than the base American rifles?
Yeah.
It's like 20 or like 30 damage more.
Yeah, but the lower durability is, Chinese quality.
Instead, I mean, the AK is already easy to make, but we're gonna make it even simpler
Yeah, basically, and more powerful.
and more powerful.
China did it again.
Actually, hold on. Is the gun in the Nuclear World DLC is just an AK, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Yeah, it's a snake. Well,
How do any of you know the damage of that thing?
it's in Fallout 4. It's a lot better. It's best rifle. Basically, it's the best rifle.
And is it like, was it 50
Yeah.
damage?
It does a lot more than a lot of things, so I wouldn't say it's 50 damage.
Because I believe the Chinese assault rifle at its maximum is 48. So if the actual AK is any higher than that, so yes, it is just a Chinese knockoff.
It is a lot harder than that. I can say that for sure. So yeah, the Chinese AK is just the Chinese knockoff. So let's say, what would be the most dangerous enemy you can encounter? Like, let's say in real life.
I know, a guy who could climb a buggering cliff with just two hands and goes, whoop.
Yeah.
Look, I remember seeing that for the
That
first
is
time. I
true.
went, "Fuck me, this guy is a legend. Look at him go!"
Yeah, true.
I literally
Yeah,
sat
basically.
there for the 5 minutes just watching him climb up and just go, over the edge, just bye.
Yeah, he is insanely good at ice climbing. The ice picks to actually climb the ice. Or his hands just defying the laws of physics.
Hot, because you just said that. Now I have to hear the song. Defying gravity. Anyway,
Um,
Why?
yes. Right, I have no right. Well, you did not know the play where that came from.
I don't think I wanna know.
It's great.
Anyway, so did you get any of the intel, Squeak?
Oh, I got all of them.
I only got like half of them.
What was your what
Reward.
was the perk you get?
I have no idea. It told me I collected all 10 crates. Good job, soldier. And I don't think it told me the perk. I have to look that up. So I went, oh sweet, because I knew if you collected all 10 you would get something. I have no idea what.
Also, another thing is interesting. Like the second you finish language, you can use power armor even if you didn't like actually use it in the VR simulation.
I mean, they gave you literally the power armor from it, so yeah, it's like a DLC you paid for, go through the VR, then not be able to equip the thing you just unlocked, so
Yeah, true. I guess that makes sense.
But like
You
it
do get
still,
an extremely powerful power armor at the end.
but it still makes no sense for the fact that you don't you don't actually use power armor the entire time during the mission. Does anyone else find that weird, or is it just me?
no, that is weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Like maybe like I have a theory that they were just the point of it was you just playing a video game practically while they rewired your brain into being a better soldier and knowing how to use power armor.
Probably.
I mean that would make sense if you think about it. Like that explains how you're able to use power armor the second you're done with the simulation. It's an interesting theory, actually.
Okay, gentlemen, I've looked up the stats for both weapons. The Chinese assault rifle and the AK from the Nuclear World DLC. Turns out the Chinese assault rifle is better. I take everything back.
What?
Huh?
I'm looking at the fan page.
What did you do, Red?
I didn't do nothing. I'm looking at the fan page.
It still feels like you've done something wrong.
It says, okay, so damage per shot is 50 for the AK, and then damage per second is 56. Actually, never mind, the AK is better.
Ah, there it is!
There we fucking go.
Because the Chinese assault rifle is damage per second is 11, but the damage per second is higher. But
Yeah, but
I
you
guess
turn the AK or the handmade rifle into a marksman's rifle or an automatic.
okay.
Oh, there
Well,
goes
I haven't checked out the automatic variant. Okay, right. Let's move on. So where were we?
DLC, of course, and now you are at the point where you destroy the guns.
And now-
3 big explosions. You're the hero of the day, and suddenly you're charged with the Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, let's be honest, it is a Suicide Squad. You're charging an enemy outpost.
Actually, I have to
You're the
say
first
this.
guy in. That's literal suicide.
Did anyone else find it easier just to stab all the guys than use the silent pistol?
I'm not a stealthy boy, so I wouldn't know.
Thing is though, my gun before the gun thing was like at 80 prior to doing Anchorage. It still felt like I was doing more damage with the trench knife than the pistol.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Actually, do you want to tell the viewers a little story? And by extension, Goldbeard, on just how little of a stealthy boy I am?
Yes.
Squeak, go ahead.
By you mean that time in Airsoft or
Yes.
okay, viewers. Me and Red here occasionally like to do an Airsoft match, just a 1v1 match against each other. Now, I usually rent out weapons and all there. Red has his own stuff. I remember the first time we done this, I sat there with a gas pistol, and him sitting there with his what?
Thompson, that didn't work. I must preference.
Yeah, your Thompson SMG. At this place, it's indoors. So what they like to do is have a few lights, but keep the room dark. Now, the first time we done this, they didn't have any music playing. So while I was being the wee sneaky boy, the sneaky breaky of the ultimate extreme, I could hear Red walking around and breathing because they
No,
didn't
that
have
was the
any-
first match. The second
Fine,
match.
fine. But you wanted me to say how unsneaky you are. I'm going for the extreme unsneaky. There is no mercy, Red.
Oh god.
So I could hear his heavy breathing and his footsteps. This place is still indoors, so it's relatively small-ish, but they have lots of perfect corners for someone. I'm 5'3", so I am a small boy.
I'm around either 6 foot or 5'11". Just to give you a size comparison.
Mm-hmm. So anything that's what people would need to duck behind is just literally I could just stand behind the cover and disappear.
Okay, it's great. I think we need to hurry up with the story, please.
Okay, fine. So because I could hear his breathing and footsteps, I would fucking mess with him. Because I would be sitting there going, alright, I'm just going to fire my gun to scare him. So I would fire like once or twice, then I just hear Red going, "Arr!" It starts firing everywhere. Him panicking, then I can hear him running going, pump. And then when he sits still and tries to catch his breath after this sprinting, I could hear him go, Anyway,
Alright,
him-
so
anytime he was catching his breath, I would sneak around and bother pot shot him and get him. I remember the end of that match. I got so pissed
Alright,
off.
alright, we're done, Squig. You took way too long.
moral
Sorry, buddy.
of the story, Red sucks ass itself.
Yes.
That's definitely what we figured out now. So which makes sense, you're the type of guy that goes guns blazing in every engagement in Fallout.
Yes. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Anyway, so, let's talk about the Suicide Squad. So, Squeak, what squad did you have?
I brought 2 grenadiers and a sniper.
Right. And how well did that
Oh,
go?
perfect.
Actually, pretty good. I mean, I had to replace the sniper once or twice because they got hit by the Dragoon snipers.
Oh god, those guys. I just
Okay.
use infantrymen and the Gusties, and it's good. It
I
works.
used a well-balanced squad, right? I used 1 infantryman, I used a sniper, and I used a grenadier. The grenadier didn't throw any grenades. The sniper ran around like an assault, like an infantryman and died. And my infantryman just died.
Bullet free AI in a nutshell.
Yes.
The role they're supposed to do, they don't actually do the role, they just shoot.
Yes.
Absolutely like that meme. I don't know why I'm here, all I know is I must kill. They're literally the meme.
Yay. I don't know why I'm here. All I know is I have to make sure some people aren't here anymore.
I have
Yeah,
to steal the XP from the player.
Anyway, so how well did your squad go, Colby?
I'm pretty good actually, like honestly really good, and my last playthrough, none of them died. Genuinely.
I have to ask this, and I know I'm going to keep bringing it up. Some of the just regular colony troops had rocket launchers, missile launchers. Anyone else had this?
No,
Why am I keep getting the one with rocket launchers?
I don't know, Squeak. I don't know. Fallout 3 is really messy of a game. Like, you constantly had to deal with rocket launchers. I constantly have to deal with protectrons coming at me from nowhere. It just happens, and it's annoying.
I have robo brains coming after me 24/7. That's a lot
anyone-
of fun.
If anyone here knows of a mod to get rid of the fucking random ass spawn where just or the bit or somewhere in the code where the game decides for the entirety of the game he is going to face this one enemy and this one enemy alone.
Yeah, pretty much.
It'll be greatly appreciated. Anyway, so how did you deal with the tank, Squeak?
Eight and Gauss rifle. Then again, I also used the Gauss rifle to deal with the ones with rocket launchers too, so from a distance.
Smart. Honestly, to get the chimeras, all I did is just shoot. An assault rifle, and I just shot. That's it. No,
What did
no bullshit, just shoot.
how did you deal with the? No, sorry. Oh yeah, we're talking about the tank. Sorry, I got lost track. My rocket launcher guy, who was meant to be the person who would destroy the tank, started shooting at it with a pistol.
Same here. Same here.
U.S. Marines, folks. This is what happens when you have too many crayons in your system. Get help.
Too much crayons, not enough rockets.
Exactly. No, don't give them ideas.
You have so many crayons, just
Rocket
shoot them
crayon.
at the fucking tank.
No, they'll start eating fucking rockets for next.
But red. Crayon-shaped rockets.
Okay, stop
For
giving them
fuck's sake,
ideas,
what?
please.
Where are we going with this?
I don't know. Just don't
I
eat
know.
crayons, everyone.
Why the fuck would you even need a
Ask the U.S. Marines.
I'll fucking do it
Sponsored
later.
by Crayola. Crayola, your daily nutritious needs.
And so moving on to some of the battles.
So
Then you attack the listening, where you have to go practically through a train yard, and I really enjoyed it.
I
That
d-
area, although you got shot from every side possible.
I would have loved it if I would have loved it if the actual squad had have worked for me. But the second one where you're going to destroy the fuel pumps was actually pretty fun because I just went in with infantry and we slaughtered everything.
Yeah, fair enough. Because I
And
only
then we
used...
move on to a missed opportunity. In my opinion, like after the trenches, there's nothing really too memorable happens.
No.
You just shoot, they die, basically. Then you move on to practically, you disable the field, and then T-51Bs charge. And there's just so much more they could have done with that. Like maybe
Yep.
making a huge battle.
Could you imagine if like the walls were like full of Chinese and there was like weak dugouts, stuff, and you had to charge across, stabbing them and stuff and shooting at them, and there's like explosions and shit, and there's tanks that T1, the guys in power armor have to deal with, so you had to go in there on your own, blasting them away with shotguns, knives and shit. That would have been fun.
Just a gigantic battle erupts, like even bigger than before. That would have been that's definitely a huge missed opportunity. Another missed opportunity is the squad. I feel like you could have just done a lot more because it's practically just some followers.
Yeah, and it's comes down to their AI. So here's the tip: the guys who are making the the guys who are doing the Capital Wasteland project, do that.
You say that,
Please.
but the guy that you usually have, I keep forgetting his like the Sergeant McGee, is pretty competent AI.
Yeah, he's the only one who's competent.
Yeah, well, true.
Pretty much. The
Then
man
the
can climb fucking ice rock.
thank Christ.
But it's
I'm wondering how many people sat there and watched him climb the entire thing.
me.
I know I did.
I just ran on ahead. I don't care about you, McGee. What?
I don't need to climb ice rocks to be cool.
What? Well, what? He climbs up an ice rock. You kill several communists.
So does
He
he.
also kills several
Someone's gonna take that-
communists on the way.
Someone's gonna take that clip, remove all context, and make it sound like I want to kill communists.
Oh god.
Look, there's multiple sound
Two
bites
bears
right
type-
here. There are
Typing
multiple
out
sound
of,
bites.
out of context, a compilation coming up.
Two bears high-fiving out of context. Okay.
And
Right.
the bloopers can be fun.
Right, fine. I'll do it.
If no one else is going to make the memes, then I will.
But then you get into the base, you fight the Chinese general, and then you get called by your colonel. And then after that, you get out of the simulation, you go get your power armor, and then you have to kill other Brotherhood of Steel, or the other outcasts.
Are we just going to skip over the general fight? I mean, just the fight in general.
Oh, we talk about the fight. Okay.
Aye.
Okay, so you fight the Chinese general. How many of you managed to get him to kill himself?
I did.
I got in a knife fight with him.
Did you win?
Interesting.
Nice.
Nice.
I had to.
It was a pain in the ass, though.
Yes.
I had to use
He is.
console commands to kill him.
Hard to kill.
He is.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
No, let me explain. Okay,
Right,
I couldn't kill him conventionally anyway. Look,
Are you kidding me? You fucking
Yes.
cheated.
look, I had to, man.
Dear.
Look.
Yeah, what
Fuck
now?
you.
Listen, I had to kill him like that for two reasons. Number one, I had no supplies left and I couldn't take him on conventionally anyway. And number three, every time I went to fight him, the game would glitch and he wouldn't actually go to talk to me. But I found that if you kill him in console command, it will fix that. Okay?
Okay. You're still not forgiven for reloading a previous save and trying
Yes.
again.
Yes, I have no honor. This is gonna follow me for the rest of my career.
Yum.
It has started now and it will never end.
What if I go back and beat him with fists?
Redemption arc.
Coming once I learn how to use fraps.
Start some using Street Fighter tech, just
So
count the frames.
Don't you dare make me find a place so you can mad. Anyway, so after you fight, yes, Segi. I'm not a big Russian man. I'm a big Irish man. Funny how there's no actual Irish fighters in fighting games, but anyway. This is a jinx I hope happens. Anyway, so after that you go into you get out of the simulation, and then you get your power armor.
Yeah, you get your stash.
So, did any of you expect the betrayal to happen?
No.
Nope.
No.
So you didn't
Although I did expect that they would get pissed, I just didn't think they would just go out to all out killing each other.
Yeah, that part. I
Did
figured like they would take pots at yeah, like at least one of them, because was it that one guy who said, "Are you really sure we shouldn't let this person have all this tech?" So like, I expected something to happen, not of, oh, it's just a death match between them.
And you in the middle.
Yep.
And then whenever you do this,
Pretty much.
you get your reward is T-51B, a Gauss rifle, a minigun, I'm pretty sure, a Chinese assault rifle, a Chinese sword, a stealth suit.
Electrified.
Yes, stealth suit. Then you go around and kill the outcasts. Then you get outcast armor, a laser gat, and whatever the hell else they have on them.
You become the single most overpowered person in the wasteland.
Yes.
And you could
So-
start
The
this
most powerful
DLC
one
at
above all.
level 1.
Yes, it's actually quite close to spawn. I think it's actually the closest DLC to spawn. Or for Vault 101.
For anyone that made a guide for Fallout 3 and how to get overpowered at level 1, you fucked up. Just tell them to go to Anchorage and do the DLC.
Of course, the problem with that is there's no way in hell you're beating the Chinese general at level 1 without cheats.
Well, no, you
Yeah,
can
true.
do it.
Yeah.
You must be a god among men.
It's just you probably have to keep the entire stack of grenades with you.
And then, okay. Give me a sec, guys.
Oh, I'm just start doing like a technical difficulty noise. It's just ba da ba 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 da da ba da 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 da. There you go. There's the mission. So go weird. How was your fight with him? Oh well.
Yeah, I just got the speech. Although once I did fight him, and it was an extremely hard fight. I did not expect a Chinese guy, though he's a general, unarmored, with a sword, just doing so well.
He's a crafty one. When I had that knife fight with him, it's just he knows how to block when to block.
Yeah, he's really good.
Hell, he knows
Did
the
not
two-step combo.
Not expect at all.
He knows the combo of block, hit twice, block, hit twice.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. I was getting dinner. I'll cut this out. So, yeah. You could. So, what do you think of the base itself? Now that we've done talking about the main bit of the DLC.
Which base? The enemy base? Or,
No, as in the base.
or your actual base?
The Outcast base. I mean, stuff you can find out, like the dead Gary,
Like
for
the
example.
The Gary?
Yeah.
Gary.
Gary.
I have to say, I was not expecting a Gary here.
Yeah. What do you
Thinking about
think?
how many Garys are just wandering the wasteland without anyone knowing. Like, he cannot be the only one that escaped.
Gary is eternal. Gary is everlasting. Gary becomes an SCP.
Suddenly a fucking army appear and take on the NCR and win. Oh fuck.
That's the secret ending.
That was one of the. Did you know that that was actually one of the cut content for Fallout New Vegas?
Was it?
What?
I'm joking.
Okay, good.
I rarely lie, so that whenever I do, people believe me. God.
That is true.
Well, you're so bad at it, but anyway.
Oh, you believe me there, no?
I wouldn't be surprised. But like, hey, it's a thing with the secret ending if you had the Wild Wasteland perk.
So
That would be a thing.
we're just a fucking treasure trove with goddamn mod ideas.
We are. Mod offers, listen to our podcast. You're getting a lot of ideas here.
Oh god.
Here, guys, do me one favor. Just for a pure shit post, just grab a picture of Gary and just spam that everywhere. Just for one day, just to confuse everyone.
Do it on
Pretty
like
much.
I don't know. Do it on like fucking bam Twitter with it.
Twitter, Facebook, TikTok,
Reddit,
everywhere.
No.
Nothing. 4chan.
Just the Gary Crusade.
Pretty much.
Uh.
And now we're gonna move on to one of my personal favorite DLCs, Mothership Zeta.
Or it's more like, try not to kill the goddamn people who say they want to help you. I hate the people in Mothership Zeta.
Yeah, I genuinely do.
So
The first woman you meet, like the other prisoner you're trapped with, she's pretty much an asshole to you.
like, she's not at the start, but then as soon as she's free, she acts like it as soon as you're in the safe zone, the holding bay where they're holding the ice cap or the frozen prisoners. It's just like, why?
Yeah.
None of them help you. Sorry, you have to convince them to help you. Not only the little girl and the medic are grateful to you. And at the end of the DLC, I went and talked to both of these people again. The cowboy relented and stopped being an asshole, so I didn't kill him. The woman, on the other hand, kept on being one. So I said, as my first duty as active captain, you are to be executed. I put her brains all across.
The captain.
I
My
smattered
first
her
degree
brains
of galactic
all across the deck.
conquest.
I smattered her brains all across the goddamn the deck, and none of the other characters cared.
Pretty sure that explains who she was.
Yes.
Then you have the samurai guy.
I don't even know why he's in the DLC, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean that's probably because saying that aliens have been like kidnapping humans for a
Hundreds of
very
years.
long time.
Like, I think,
Yes.
what, like 700 years has passed since he was frozen?
somewhere.
I was going to say, isn't that Mothership Zeta not based on like a B movie?
It is.
Oh, there
And
you go.
also, folks, don't take this as us being ignorant. We know what the community thinks of Mothership Zeta, especially that little note you can find that possibly retcons it, so that the aliens started the Great War. What do you think of that?
I'm not sure. Like it would make sense if they really want to kidnap us, but then again, why? I'm
So
pretty sure their technology is advanced enough that they only need like 5 or 6 people, and they know pretty much everything.
Of course, that's the big question, isn't it? That's the question on my mind at the start of DLC. Were they probing your character?
Oh god.
Were they probing him?
I mean, like at the start, you're basically getting tortured and just experimented on, and you pretty much go unconscious due to shock from
And
the pain.
confusion. And confusion.
Yeah, and it would
Were
be
they-
a very terrifying sight.
But were they probing?
Okay.
I know, I don't know, Red. Do
So
you want
one
them to be
thing I gotta
probing?
say-
I don't want to know.
The one thing I gotta say, the aliens are extremely weak. Like,
Yeah.
they're practically completely useless in combat.
Also, actually, hold on. Okay, it's great. The reason I want to know is because I want to know if I was justified in killing all of them.
I mean, the kid that, yeah, an experiment, yeah, like, pretty sure those two good justifications already?
Yeah, but Bethesda doesn't want me killing the alien workers, but I did anyway.
Yes, I did. I killed every alien I saw.
Yes.
I killed them
Just as
all.
revenge, just like, fuck you.
Death to
Even the
Xenos.
children.
I just want Doom guy.
Even the ch- Death to Xenos. Humanity first.
Exactly.
When real aliens come down and hear me saying that.
Amazing.
Oh.
Fuck. So, did you take the 44 Bindum off the cowboy?
No?
You
Nope.
can do that. It's the only non-scoped 44 in the entire game.
Huh.
Is it?
It is.
It is.
Oh,
That
then
would've
again,
been great.
yeah, I remember getting that from a scope 44. Oh yeah, it's when I first saw that Outcast, I remember getting mauled by super mutants. I just picked it up and started sniping the mutants with it.
I also didn't like how they had this whole thing where they had people from different eras, but they really didn't do anything with it. Like realistically, the only one from our real timeline that you get to talk to for a long period of time is the cowboy. The spaceman's dead. I imagine he was, but he looks like he was in our future but Fallout's past, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And the medic is obviously from the Great War, which has yet to happen.
Okay.
Coming to you in
I mean,
2077.
the Great War did happen.
What? You know what I mean? The other Great War.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Coming soon.
In theaters near you, aka outside your fucking bedroom.
Basically. Oh look,
Or
honey, it's
outside.
fireworks as the 108mm artillery starts firing.
Oh, jeez.
Could you imagine, I'll save that for later. So after killing all the aliens, you then fight a space captain that has God knows how many more years of experience than you do, because you have none, and you
Yeah.
manage to win, doing a simple button press
Yeah.
game.
It is so simple. You have a random wastelander. Just how incompetent these fucking aliens are. Years of experience as a captain, decades.
Centuries,
Decades of
maybe.
experience, or even centuries. It's actually quite likely that he's been captain for centuries. Here's the thing: he loses to a guy that has never touched a ship before.
Pip-Boy go burp.
No, you can't just
One
win.
quick question: does anyone actually know? You can actually fire the death ray again. But what does it hit?
It either hits. Well, the corner term from Mass Effect. If you shoot it into space, it's going to ruin someone's day at some point. Or you hit it at Earth.
Yep.
What did you go, Beard? No.
Both.
Go Beard.
Both.
Go be it, what have you done?
I
Did
may
you-
have shot something in the sky.
Did you lose
Press
I
karma
have
for
shot
doing?
the earth.
Do you lose karma for doing that?
Nope.
You don't.
No.
What, did
How
you
do
destroy
you-
the alien homeworld or something?
What,
Hey,
us?
maybe I blow up the alien homeworld. Like, that's great if that happens.
We're the last of our kind.
Or ourselves up with a death ray.
Actually, this is another thing. Bethesda made the designers. Todd must have just went into the room and said, "Hey, we're making a science fiction B movie. Make the aliens as shootable. Make the aliens as killable as possible. Make sure that the player wants to kill these things." Because those smug-looking faces makes you want to just kill them.
Sorry, you saying that I pictured Todd Howard in that Teletubby outfit with the shotgun? Him entering the room into the thing, we going, "Hey guys, we're going to make an alien DLC." It's Todd Howard, the mother alien.
Oh god.
No, that's fucking Mark Zuckerberg. The fucking alien.
Mark Zuckerberg, the reptile overlord of planet Earth. So what did you guys think of the weapons?
Sorry. The what?
The weapons.
Oh,
What
they're
chaos.
great.
Yeah, they're very powerful too.
I think
The cannon's my favorite.
it makes sense that they would be so powerful because, advanced weaponry, but on a gameplay level, I think Bethesda went, okay, we're going to make these ridiculously powerful and we're going to get away with it because it's alien technology, but the real reason that we're doing it is because it takes energy weapon skills, and most players aren't going to have that.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that because it does 70 damage, like the rifle does 70 damage. What else? The
Portable death ray.
yeah.
Coming in stores near you. Or to your local trader Moriarty.
Oh no! Oh no!
Download for
Moriarty
your
starts
Pip-Boy
selling the
today.
death machine.
No! Maybe that will finally get rid of the whiskey curse. As
You're Irish.
no,
You
no,
constantly have the whiskey curse.
no, you know a way that God made whiskey to stop us from going to World Squeak. And alien weaponry, and we might just do it. Well, don't worry, my friend. We like you. We'll leave you alone.
Oh jeez. Hey, we like your planet.
And no, we like you.
Tomorrow.
Wait, are you telling me that Goldbeard lives on a different planet?
What?
Wait, what?
I was talking about Goldbeard when I said, "Don't worry, my friend. We like you. We'll leave you alone."
Jeez, I thought you were making like that joke like, haha, you're a funny guy. Don't start your car tomorrow.
Okay. I did not expect that.
Don't start your car tomorrow. Fuck. The fact that we're Irish makes that joke even funnier.
That's the idea.
Oh, fuck. Anyway, so... anything else you want to talk about the DLC? How about, did any of you read any of the journals?
Yeah, they're pretty interesting and some of them kind of scary. Well, not scary, like...
Well,
I
a
think
lot
you
of
know what I
people
mean,
were.
right?
scared and depressed. Apart from the when they captured the not the president, the one of the president's thingamies, and him going, "I will get the entire U.S. military on your ass." So yeah, there's that journal.
The plot of Destroy All Humans, Fallout Edition. They're the same type of is that type of alien patented, or is it just in the public domain?
Public domain, because that's what that design is old.
Really old.
I have no idea how old though.
The fucking Greys from Mars, big head.
Big head, tiny body.
It's
If it
the
wasn't
most
for their-
stereotypical way you can describe an alien.
If they weren't so technologically advanced, we'd probably end up just killing them all.
Pretty much.
Right, now
have
I'm
it-
questioning who designed them.
I guess since we're on the topic of aliens, what's your... Wait, do you want to tell Goldbeard our contingency plan if we ever meet aliens?
What?
Me and Squeak have an agreement that if we ever meet aliens, we tell them to get the fuck off this rock and just go get some Swiss chocolate and leave.
Oh yeah, well, I'm biting at the
I'm pretty
record
sure that's not gonna
screaming
go well.
EDF.
Pretty sure they're just gonna decorate your house.
That's a
Wow.
game. That's a game that I wish it was more popular. EDF.
Oh god, the EDFD boys.
Yes.
You played it?
Earth Defense Force.
Yes.
Watched a lot of
Yes!
videos on it. Didn't play it, unfortunately.
Shit.
I know, what were we supposed to talk about Fallout again? Like,
We're getting
What?
uh,
sidetracked.
yeah, but there's
One day.
there's not much to talk about with this DLC, to be fair.
Yeah, although one of my favorite parts has to be when you go with the cowboy to the hangars and then you just buttons and, I don't know what it does, like, the thing that practically bounces the ship, you just destroy everything.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was a really fun part to
It
me.
was really
I
finicky
enjoyed
for
that.
me because I sat there for I don't know. I tried several times to just wait and just let the alien spawn their own, but I always had to go down there before it would happen. Not fun.
What do you call that? B cowboy movie with the aliens and they use water to stop them?
Are you talking about Cowboy versus Aliens?
Yeah, I guess so. Because in
With,
that movie, it's all about water killing the aliens. Fight for it, you have water and the aliens.
Okay, I think we've ran out of topics from Operation Zeta. I think we should just end it here unless you just want to
Yeah,
talk for 12 minutes.
pretty much.
Okay, well, gentlemen, I hope you had a wonderful experience of us talking absolute bullshit. And we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good run, folks.
Bye, don't get probed.
Bye. If an alien approaches you at night, run.
If they ask
Except-
for a car lift.
But see you, ladies and gentlemen.